Good afternoon, welcome to another video from the Barrett channel. Okay, today I want to talk about AI, artificial intelligence. So there's a number of countries working on artificial intelligence, but the main battle appears to be between the USA and China. So today I'd like to sort of discuss my thoughts on this and why I think China will ultimately be the winner in this battle. So it's widely believed that whoever is the winner of this AI sort of war, this AI battle, will become sort of more dominant in the world. So let's look at both sides of this. So first we have the USA, who were probably initially the leaders in most of these technologies through some of their big tech companies, Google, Apple, Facebook, etc. But in recent years, China have caught up very, very quickly with the US, and it's believed in some areas that they've now overtaken them, one area being facial recognition. Now, my thoughts on why that is, and I'd like to give my thoughts on why China will, I believe, become the dominant player in this game. So firstly, the government here in China have identified this as a kind of strategic importance, and they have invested huge amounts of money into development and research on AI technologies. And obviously it's always better if you have a government that supports private industry in these things. You compare this to America now. Yeah, I appreciate America do have they are also sort of pushing towards this goal. But just to cite a recent report that was released, not too many days ago. If I can find that report again, a news article, I will put a link to it down below. Anyway, this report was suggesting, although the American administration is behind their sort of push into AI, they're not really backing that up with money. And the report suggests that over the next few years, an additional $25 billion is needed, to be spent, to be invested on their AI research. And currently that's not forthcoming from the government. They haven't increased the budgets, so forth. This contrasts massively to China, whose government are really seeing the investment into that field. Another big factor, I think, where China have a major advantage over the USA is in the amount of data they're able to collect. Obviously, the population of China is far, far bigger than that of the USA. But not just that, China has a very different attitude to personal privacy than many Western countries. So it's kind of here in China, people are not so nervous about having their anonymous data collected. So Chinese companies, Alibaba, Tencent, obviously if you look at Alibaba, they have a massive e-commerce platforms. JD.com have huge e-commerce platforms. Tencent have massive gaming platforms. In fact, Tencent are the company behind WeChat, which is probably on every Chinese person's mobile phone. In fact, I've never met a Chinese person without WeChat on their phone. WeChat, you use it for shopping, you've got location data, you've got friend data, you've got a message board data. So they're able to collect huge amounts of of data on their population. And they're able to put that to good use in their AI models to further enhance them, and I think that enables them to test and build and prototype and deploy these systems much quicker than in the US. And a third reason I think that China will be dominant in this field is simply because of the amount of smart graduates they have. I made a video a few days ago about how smart China are getting. I'll put a card for that up here or up here. Which side is it? It's this side, yeah. I'll put it up here, and you can have a look at that. But yeah, they have a huge amount of engineers, programmers, all very smart people to go at. On top of that, there's many AI engineers returning from abroad because they're being felt that they're unwelcome in some of these Western countries, especially the USA. The Trump administration has sort of, really kind of demonizing China, and I think it's made a lot of people a lot of Chinese citizens, Chinese nationals who have, really helped USA companies to further their development, further their tech, further their AI. I think it's making a lot of those feel uncomfortable, and a lot perhaps want to return back home to their homeland to further AI in China. So these are the reasons that I really believe that China will propel themselves so well in this field of artificial intelligence. And I think this is, again, one of the reasons why the USA are sort of panicking so much about China and trying to create as much bad news about them, so people have bad thoughts about them. Anyway, that's the end of this video. As always, please put your comments down below. I love to engage in the comments and conversation about this. Let's sort of look at, everybody has some great views in previous videos. We've had some really good comments from some very sensible, well-educated people, as well as all the sort of hater comments we get. But anyway, I don't really care too much about that. I like to get involved in discussion. That's what I really love. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that really helps our channel, helps our video get promoted a little more. If you like the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And just a note, we still seem to be getting subscribers deleted on a daily basis. This is picked up easily from the comments, so please check that you're still subscribed. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. And one last thing, again, thank you to all those people who support us on Buy Me a Coffee. That's very much appreciated. It allows us to spend more time making this content for you. So again, the link's down below if you want to help out with that. But as always, that's the end for today. Take care.